Hey, Whiskey Tango Charlie. We're here at Southern Distilling, and we're with Kenzy, Queenshandcollaborative, and we're talking through this Women in the Spirits Industry series and stuff, and science, the stuff behind the scenes. I mean, wow, Troy.
Yeah. Charles, it doesn't matter where we go, if it's in Texas, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, everywhere we go, the conversation comes up about females now coming into the lifestyle. And there's nothing wrong with that, because we all know that females have a much more keen sense of sensory. They smell better and they taste better.
It's true. We do. We can taste the alcohol better, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that women are just getting a lot more comfortable in this space. It's always been known as a man's world, a man's drink. And I think that the more that there are women behind the bar creating cocktails, and the more that there's female distillers and just more women behind these brands, a lot more women feel more comfortable getting in front of them and tasting them. And yeah, it's pretty impressive how many women are coming out and really just showing off their knowledge and skill and how wonderful their palate is. There's so many amazing mixologists in the area, but yeah, there's so many more women in this industry. And not to toot my own horn, but toot, I do have the only woman-owned, founded, and operated spirits brokerage in the Carolinas.
Wow.
Wow. Huh?
See? And there we go.
There you go.
So not only is she an attractive young lady, but she has the brains to go with it.
And the humility. Oh my God.
That's scary. That's scary. I'm like,
I can't do math. I would have been too powerful.
So tell us a little bit about, so when you come to a place like this distillery, like what's the impressive part, like coming into distillery?
So I have a very entrepreneurial spirit, and I love an entrepreneur, because anybody that's crazy enough to think of something and bring it to fruition, that's magical. I love that. So that's what's really inspiring to me, and I just love to sell alcohol and to imbibe. So, you know, I'm sure you can relate.
Yep.
So knowing that Pete was just sitting at home, I guess, and just had this idea for this amazing distillery, the fact that it's so, and all the detail that went into it, from being grain to glass, like everything about this is so intentional. That's what's impressive, is just all the work and dedication and detail that went into creating this brand as a whole. So I just wanted to help people like that in my community. I'm a 5th generation North Carolinian. Anything I can do to help other North Carolinians who love to create spirits, help them grow their brand.
So we hear it probably everywhere we go also, that to be bourbon, it has to be from the state of Kentucky. That's the most misconceived
so
statement.
Often I will be talking about Southern to people in a bar, and someone I'm not talking to will hear me and be like, oh, ma'am, little lady, well, it's from North Carolina, so it's not a bourbon. And I have to give them a whole spiel, and then they're Googling because they don't believe me, and then they just get quiet because they're like, oh, shit, she was right. But yeah, no, to be a Kentucky straight bourbon, yeah, you got to be from Kentucky. But to be a bourbon, no. America.
Yes.
Do we need to walk through them all? 51% corn.
Yeah.
Nice.
2 years old.
Yeah.
80 proof.
Yes.
New American oak charred barrel. No other ingredients. Can't add anything. That's why Tennessee, like Jack Daniels,
so we should just make her an honorable bourbon steward, because she just kind of nailed it.
So you're spot on all the way down the line, and the fact that I love that is someone tried to shut you down as like, oh, this pretty lady, she don't know nothing.
I think that's my secret, though, is I feel like I don't like to lead with the knowledge, because I know they're gonna assume that I don't know what I'm talking about. And it's like, I don't need to come out chest puffed. I don't need to come out showing, I know what I'm talking about, and I don't need to act like I need to prove it. But someone always needs to quiz me. But honestly, and I can thank, no joke, his name's Stefan, he owns ... Have you guys ever been there?
Yes.
I used to not know what I was talking about at all. When I was like 22 and started this, no clue. And when I started with Star Rum, I went in to sell it to Stefan, and he goes, so is this an agricole? And I was like, what is that? And now I know a rum that is made just from sugar cane juice, not from molasses. Did not know that then. So I went home and studied and learned so that I could, because I just felt so stupid. And I was like, I never want to feel dumb like that again. So I feel like I have to know 10 times as much just in case I get quizzed, so that I can just be like, I know what I'm talking about.
Right.
Awesome. If you're not following her, you need to. You'll probably see her in a pink outfit if you're online. But so nice to have you on the show.
Thank
you so much.
Of course.
Hey folks, Whiskey Tango Charlie, thanks for joining us. Thanks for taking a little bit of time with us, Kenzy. And a lot of knowledge behind the great looks. Cheers, folks.
That's why my hair's so
Cheers.
big. It's full of knowledge.
Yes.